Shout out to Money Brown, man. Respect Junior. My boy Money Brown, he get a lot of money, that's why I call him Money Brown.
What's good, Money Brown TV? What up, what up?
Yeah. I want to give a shout out to Money Brown TV. Thank you so much for everything.
Hey, this is Ryan Garcia here. Shout out to Money Brown TV. And keep punching, baby.
Yo, what's going on at the fight? Well, this your boy Money back with another one, man. And this one here is on the legend Canelo Alvarez being called out by the YouTube star Jake Paul, who just knocked out Tyron Woodley, you know, with a spectacular knockout, man. And what, the 8th or the 7th round? Or, no, the 6th or something like that. But he got the knockout. But he tweeted, "I hope you're training at Canelo." I say the young YouTube superstar boxer tweeted, "I hope you're training at Canelo." And on one of them, he had little cherry cheeks on him, right? So it shows you that he's laughing. But I'm going to say this. Little young Jake Paul, you're asking for Canelo to fuck you up, beat you down, put you in ICU, right? Because I see you. Now, congratulations on your success and what you're doing. You know, you knocked out 3 people, Tyron Woodley and another UFC fighter, or the big time names that you have on your resume. I salute you for that, because, you know, to knock somebody out, it ain't easy at all, especially people that really fight. Tyron Woodley is a UFC fighter. Him and the other guy, can't get his name right now. So congratulations on that success. You know, and selling nice pay-per-views, making your money, you know, paying other boxers, things of that nature. I like Jake Paul. I do like Jake Paul, and I do battle pay-per-views. But don't play with fire, son. Don't fly too close to the sun. Don't poke the bear. You know, if you play with a bull, you'll get the horns. And Canelo is all the above. I say he's all the above, bro. So, Canelo Alvarez just knocked out Caden Plant, we all know, to become the first undisputed champion at the super middleweight division and the first Mexican in the 4-belt era, you know, to become undisputed. And now he's on his way to become a 5-division world champion at cruiserweight that a lot of people don't like, but you got to respect it. So, when you go playing with Canelo Alvarez, kid, and you thinking that it's a game, you think you're having a little success right now, so you're feeling good, you think you got some pop because you're knocking out a few cats, you know, this is a whole different type of animal, man. A whole different type of animal. You feel me? The animals you playing with are wounded animals. Wounded animals, Jake Paul. Right? And then you got a little help with the situation, because even though those are wounded animals, you're not in their element. You're not in their element. So, you going up against wounded animals, and they're not in their element. It's like they capture them and put them in a zoo. Because their element is the UFC, where they can grab you, slam you, choke you, twist you, brick you, whatever they want to do. Break an ankle, roundhouse, bite, headbutt, knee, spinning kick, spinning heels. Y'all know how the UFC goes. Some very, very brutal shit. So you got them in a zoo, and you got wounded animals. And you're doing what you're supposed to do. So salute to you. But you thinking that you can hang with Canelo Alvarez, it's the... You know, that's the joke of the year. You know what I mean? That's the joke of the year. Like, everybody know that's the joke of the year. But because you pulling in some business, and it's good business, right? I'm not going to say that he ain't pulling in some numbers, because the kid is pulling in some good numbers, right? But even though Canelo is getting his own money, like Canelo say, I'm not a money-hungry individual. I don't do this shit for money. I'm not just here to try to rob the people out of $1 and then go do this and do that. No, I'm here for legacy. I'm here for legacy. And that's a fact. Canelo Alvarez is here for legacy. So he's pulling in 8 figures already. You feel me? Canelo Alvarez is already pulling in 8 figures. So it's not that he's thirsty out here begging for a check or something like that. Like, he got so much money coming in through endorsements, boxing, and everything else that he's A-okay. Canelo got his own investments. So it's not for the money. And Canelo's in his prime, and he's using his time to fight real fighters to get real recognition. Now, if this was the end of his career, going to the end, and he was up there in age, I can understand. He said, okay, bring the little kid on. I'm going to beat his ass, get a nice payday, stop his little reign, and keep it pushing. But you fucking with Canelo right now, bro, you really is trying to fly close to the sun. You really are asking to get fucked up. You really are. You really are. I don't give a fuck how much you think you like pain or how much you think you can take. You dig? You can't hang with this man on no level. I keep telling people, the 15-year-old Canelo Alvarez will fuck Jake Paul up right now. The 15-year-old, redhead, cherry cheek, just turning professional Canelo Alvarez will get in there and slaughter this Jake Paul. Slaughter. You understand me? Easy work. Easy work, man. So this Canelo Alvarez, 16 years later, with all the experience in the world, all the power in the world, right? Skill set is on a whole different level. Body punching is just marvelous to where he will have you pissing blood and shitting on yourself at the same time, Jake Paul. Like, seriously, man, you don't want to play with this man, bro. You don't. And you don't want to make Canelo mad, so don't start with the trolling. Don't start mocking. Don't start saying silly shit and stupid shit to piss him off. You know what I'm saying? To try to agitate or thinking that shit work like he's a Floyd Mayweather or he's a Tyron Woodley, where you can persuade him to get into the ring, because that's not Canelo ammo. That's not how he get down. He don't rock like that. He's not the one that's going to take disrespect lightly, but he's not the one that's going to say, oh, this kid said this about me, get him in the ring. So if the time ever come where you could share a ring with this dude, Canelo Alvarez, you better make sure you got on headgear, body armor, bigger gloves, and everything else under the sun. Because if you go in that ring talking about no headgear and 10-ounce gloves with the Queenberry rules of boxing, and you want to go in there and face him, right, at his highest peak, because you feel like you're ready after 4 or 5 fights of exhibitions, right, of celebrity death match, because that's what you've been doing, celebrity death match that I enjoy. I may admit, I do enjoy the celebrity death match that's going on with Jake Paul and his little victims that he's been having, because they have been very entertaining, right? Like I said, the man made me switch off a Zerto fight to come and watch him. And that's crazy as hell that you'll switch off of a real fight to go watch Jake Paul and Tyron Woodley. But I did. I won't lie, I did. Went back and finished Zerto, though. But, because you had 5 celebrity death matches, you thinking you ready for this king. A legend. One of the greatest to ever lace him up. The greatest Mexican fighter of all time. You understand what I'm saying? You will get hurt badly. I mean badly, bro. Badly. Right? And if Canelo going on with his mindset saying, you know what, fuck this kid, I don't have no remorse for him or none of this shit, and he really want to say, I want to put you down and hurt you, it can end severely for you, kid. You could be in a bad, very bad situation for going into the ring fucking with somebody like Canelo Alvarez that have no time for games. You know what I mean? They have no time for games. But he do have compassion for human beings. So something in me is telling me that Canelo might say, you know what? I don't want to fuck this kid up like that. But I'm going to show him to stop playing with me. So when I knock the air out his ass with a body shot, I'm not going to follow up with a hook or an uppercut. I'm not going to follow up, because if I follow up to the head, I'm going to knock his ass out cold, and he might not be breathing once I land that punch. You understand what I'm saying? I tell y'all in every video when I talk about Jake Paul and Canelo Alvarez, Canelo hands are registered weapons, bro. Registered weapons, meaning he cannot put a finger on you civilians, otherwise you can sue him. You feel me? Canelo Alvarez cannot lay a hand on you regular civilians, otherwise you can sue him, because his hands are deadly. Deadly. And he know how to use them. You understand what I'm saying? He knows how to use them. So for Jake Paul, stop the games. Your brother know the truth. He's not stupid. He said, I'll never let my little brother go in there and fight Canelo Alvarez. Never. After I faced Floyd Money Mayweather and he knocked me out and held me up to keep me on my foot, I only can imagine what Canelo would do to my younger brother, man. I can only imagine, and especially if you piss him off after what we seen him do to a Caden Plant, to a Billy Joe, to a Callum Smith, back to back to back, and even the Abney Yildirim, who's 20 times better than my little brother. I'm not playing around like that. So, to all Jake Paul fans, right? I'm a fan. To all the Jake Paul fanatics out there that's talking about, oh, Canelo don't want none of Jake. Oh, in a couple of years, Jake going to knock out Canelo. Oh, Canelo can't hang with Jake. Oh, Jake does more pay-per-views. Oh, Jake got real power. Oh, Jake is big. Oh, Jake can take a punch. Oh, Jake knocked out Tyron Woodley. Quit playing games. Quit playing games. If y'all love y'all little YouTube sensation, right? Y'all celebrity deathmatch fighter. If y'all love him, y'all would tell him, Jake, listen to me. Sit down. Okay? We want you to keep Canelo Alvarez's name out of your mouth, Jake. Please stop poking the bear, Jake. Please. Because this is a one-way ticket to hell. And it ain't no coming back. It's not. Canelo is no joke. He don't play no games. Right? He don't want to fuck you up for real, Jake. But if he have to, he will. And please don't go into the ring and try to hit him hard, Jake. Because if you hit him with a hard shot, he's going to go red on you. And if Canelo goes red on you, it's over. There's no stopping him. Right? He's going to destroy you on so many levels. He's going to feint you. He's going to throw a punch in the air. You're going to look up. And by the time your eyes come back down, an uppercut will be on your chin. And a left hook will be on your top temple. And you will be face down, ass up. You will be face down, ass up. So, in the words of Canelo Alvarez, Jake, get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here. You know what I mean? Be humble. Be cool. Enjoy your victory in your celebrity deathmatch matches, right? Money Brown will continue to bomb. But, Jake, stay away from Canelo and stop asking Canelo to fuck you up, bro. Because that's all you're really doing. Asking to get fucked up. And after Canelo, you will never fight again. You will never, ever in your life fight again. And I stand on those words. I really do. You know, if you want anything to do with Canelo, try to save it for the last fight that you feel like that you're going to have with this little hoorah you got going on. Because if you get in the ring with Canelo, Canelo accept, which I know he's not going to do because he know that this shit is a joke and he's not in here to pull, you know, Floyd Money Mayweather right now in his prime. He want to make history. But if somehow you land a Canelo fight and you get to share that ring with that legend, you will never in your life fight another fight after that. Ever. And I hope that you come out A-OK and that you can talk right and that your mental is all the way there and that you didn't fall a certain way where it fucked up your limbs or nothing like that, bro. Seriously. Leave Canelo Alvarez alone. Try to be a friend and learn some tricks and things from him instead of trying to fight him. Okay? So try to join the gym, get you some pointers, and make you a better fighter and not try to get into the ring with Canelo Alvarez. Because if you do, the thunder will be over just as quick as it started, bro. Just as quick as it started. So you're lucky that Canelo Alvarez laugh and say, I'm not looking for that. And he's not one of them type of people that just money hungry. Because otherwise, you will be fucked up. You know, you will be fucked up. So to Jake Paul, good luck to you in your next fight. It's not going to be Canelo, right? Try to learn from Canelo and not try to fight him at the end of the day. You feel me? Y'all know what it is. This your boy Money. This the NSBC moving. Ain't nobody safe in these streets. Hit them thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel. You want to donate OG Money on Cash App. TreyHampton52@gmail.com on PayPal. If not, just tell a friend. Hit the subscribe button. Like, comment, share the videos. And y'all know how your boy get down, man. Big dog status, family.